For the first double shock dart, we're going to be shocking back of A site. To do this, all you're going to do is come right beside the sandbags and this wooden fence and just go right into the corner. This little indent in the roof is going to be placed in the middle of your right diamond on the charge bar, just like this. For the first area, you're going to do a double charge. For the second one, you're going to come straight down with your crosshair until you come below the edge of this roof a little bit. And you're just going to do a single charge shot. When you combine these two, it's going to look like this.
Shock Dart. Shock Dart.
And it's just an extremely powerful shock dart. I get a lot of kills when people just hide backside here. Before we continue this epic video, a quick word from our sponsor. Now, if you're kind of a dummy like me, and sometimes you forget to turn on your recording software when you just hit a sick clutch or ace while streaming or playing Valorant, instead of raging and breaking your keyboard, you can simply download this free app called Low-Key, which is low-key actually really useful and something I've been using ever since they reached out to me. Basically, with Low-Key, it auto-detects when you're in-game and starts recording for you, so you don't have to sweat it if you forget to press your record button. Another useful feature is that you can create a group chat with your friends, and you can actually cut and edit your clips in-house, and with the click of a button, you can instantly share those clips to your group. You guys can use the link in the description of the video to download Low-Key completely for free. Anyways guys, let's get back into the next arrow spot. If your team plans to rush A one round, I recommend you learn this way to volley backside A as well. You're going to stand in this corner right here, the garden. You're going to aim up. See this little like lighter green part on the tree? You're going to aim just directly to the right and below. And this one is going to be a full charge shot. For the next one, you're just going to bring it down. See this kind of like open space in the leaves right here? The left vertical line in your charge bar, you're going to place just like this so that it's kind of in the middle. And this one is going to be a 2 charge shot. These are going to be placed 6 seconds apart, and it's going to look like this. And right after that, you can shoot a quick recon just by aiming at this indent right here in these mountain looking things. Very good if your team's rushing A. The reason is because a lot of them are going to rotate and probably go back site. If you guys want to double shock back of C site, which is a common spot for oppers or people to hide after you reveal them, come into this corner right here. The first shock dart's going to be a double charge. You're going to put your crosshair right in the middle of this open space made by the leaves in the sky. You're going to do a 2 charge shot. For the second one, you're going to wait a little bit and then just bring it down. Put your crosshair right here at the tip of this mountain looking thing. 1 charge, 1 bounce. When you combine them, it's going to look like this. And anyone sort of chilling backside is going to just get deleted. So a really easy way to actually kill the planter for A site, from right here in A link. See how this doorway has these pieces of wood divided in 3? You're just going to aim at the center of this one. It doesn't have to be super specific. Run into it like this. You're going to put the left drone wheel on this light bulb right here. And you're going to do 1 charge. All you're going to do for the second shot is bring the left drone wheel down so that it is placed right beside this piece of wood in the roof. So it would look like this. And you're just going to do an instant click. When you combine the two, you have a very powerful shock dart that should kill anyone planting the bomb in that very common spot for A site. Super easy to do. Very, very deadly. If you guys want to achieve the exact same thing but for C site, come into this corner. On this piece of wood right here that supports the roof, you're going to line up your HUD line like this so that it touches the corner edge right here. That is the lineup. This is going to be a 1 charge. For the second one, all you're going to do is put the top right corner of your shock dart HUD right below this corner that the roof makes with this piece right here. And it's going to look like this. And you do an instant click. When you combine them, if you hear them planting C, line it up quickly. And you're going to have yourself a very powerful double shock. People actually like to hide here when they're planting the bomb as well. like other teammates, so I get a lot of double kills. Very, very good lineup. This is called the Casper arrow, just because the guy who made it is called Casper, and it's really, really good. You're going to walk into this piece of wood here on the door frame on B site. You're going to look up at the bell, and you're going to notice there's these like lines that kind of come out of the roof right over the bell. On the middle one specifically, you're going to aim right here where like the corner of the wood is, and you're going to place your crosshair right to the right and below this one, just like this. I recommend you pause the video and read this and kind of practice it in a game. Once you get it though, it's super simple. You're just going to do a full charge shot with 2 bounces,
Shock Dart.
and this is going to be the first shock dart in the volley. For the second shock dart in this volley, you're going to run to the barrel in this corner right here. And you're going to notice like this part right here where the roof kind of changes color. It's like a line in the wall. You're just going to aim slightly to the left, and you're going to do a instant shot here.
Shock Dart.
When you combine both of them, it's going to look like this.
Shock Dart. Shock Dart.
Literally no one is going to survive that, and this is probably my favorite shock dart on Haven by far. If you guys want to do the best recon dart from A site and you guys are pushing A main, jump onto this sandbag in the corner with this fence right here. The easiest way to line this up is use this line right here in the wood on this house, and you're going to line it up with the left side HUD close to your health bar. There's a little line sticking out at the top here, and you're going to put it dead in the middle of that wood right here where the line meets. This is the easiest way to explain it. You're going to do a 1 charge shot. This is the lineup,
Revealing area.
and it should land on the top here every single time, and it just like reveals literally everything unless they're hell. You know, if this arrow doesn't reveal anything, they're probably hell, or they're like back sight like this, which is why the shock dart volley is so powerful here. So the insane recon for C site, this picture frame thing right here on the wall, you're gonna put your crosshair so that it aligns with this line. It doesn't have to be super specific, and you're just gonna run into the wall. You're going to crouch, 1 bounce, full charge. You're literally just going to aim at the shadowy part at the top of this wood sticking out. It is going to look like this, full charge, 1 bounce,
Revealing area.
and it's going to land on the roof up here, just like this. Extremely powerful. Like, they have to get off site to not get detected or shoot it. The only place they're not going to get detected from is like if they crouch back site like this. And if they do that, your team's going to be pushing up and just completely destroy them. The last recon arrow I'm going to show you is the B God recon. Full credit to Average Jonas again for this one, just because he fixed it after they kind of screwed up the HUD lines on one of the patches. You're going to come into this corner of garden with the plant pot. Notice this right here, this little indent of the mountain looking things right here. You're going to line this up with the top left vertical line on the charge bar like this. Except you're going to look to the very left of your screen and notice there's this roof edge. What you're going to do is you're going to put the top left vertical line in line with the indent of the mountain right here. But you're going to move it right until that roof edge on the screen is completely gone. Just like this, you're going to have a double charge, double bounce.
Revealing area.
And it should land on top of the gong every single time. This one is just such a beautiful arrow for B site. Like, it's literally the only way to kind of take B, and it's really good to combine this with your ultimate to kill anyone playing on B. I really recommend you practice this one and get it down just because it's so good. Now, because I normally play C site on Sova, I'm going to show you the defender recons that I use. The one I usually throw at the beginning of the round, you're going to put the index finger knuckle just like this on the edge of this box, and you're going to do a 1 charge shot.
Revealing
The reason this recon is so good is because the enemies like sometimes barely even shoot it. It lands on top of this tree right here, and it's going to scan all the way out to like mid, which even might help your garage player get a nice peek on an enemy. It also shows you all of C lobby like this. Just be careful though, because if someone goes quick, they can walk up here. But it's a very nice info dart. You can come here right below platform and just full charge 1 bounce anywhere kind of near this brick on the wall here, this marking.
Revealing area.
I recommend aiming at the middle though. And what this is going to do is land a garden And sometimes you can reveal like a whole team rotating. This one's good too. It even shows inside window a little bit. I'm going to show you the best retake arrow for C in my opinion. It's extremely good. You're going to put the right drone wheel right above this top left square right here on this poster kind of looking thing. Lineup's going to look like this. If you want to make this even better, shift it slightly to the right, but not too much. You're going to do a one shard shot.
Revealing area.
And it is going to land on this little thing right here on the roof, just like this. This recon is actually really good because it also shows people peeking from cubby, like just barely on the length right there. Really recommend you use this. Very solid retake arrow. To retake a site, the best recon is one that Average Jonas actually made up, and I've been using it ever since just because it's so good. You're going to put the left side of the left diamond right here, just a couple pixels underneath this edge right here that this piece of wood makes with this one, just like this. This is the lineup right here. I recommend you also practice this one, but once you get it, you're going to do a full charge shot,
Revealing area.
and it's going to land right there, which reveals literally all of the site.
Revealing area.
Very easy and reliable to actually set up as well. A+ arrow right there. And those are pretty much all of the Haven arrows that I'm currently using in my comp games. If you guys missed the last Haven video, I'm going to leave that in the description. It has a bunch of useful recons as well as other shock darts. Remember, we stream almost every day on Twitch live using these arrows, and we get some insane clips. So I'm going to leave that in the description as well if you guys want to check me out. Show this video support by leaving a like and a comment. I will make more guide videos in the future. And until next time, take it easy and peace out, guys.